Welcome back, pro wrestling fans. Welcome back, IWC. It's me. It's me. It's the GOC. Your old buddy, the Guardian of Chaos, Big Daddy. And I tell it like it is. I'll say that to say this. Coming to you live to tape 25 feet below the surface of the earth. Here on Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel for Chaos Corner. We have some breaking news coming out of Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling, and you're not going to want to miss it. I am here to update you now. Follow me over on X, aka Twitter, at Big Daddy GOC, and the GOC stands for the Guardian of Chaos. Much love and respect for everyone out there. I can't thank you enough for being here. Stay mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually fit. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Use your own discernment because we're all going through hard times. I'm here as a temporary distraction, a stress reliever, if you will, not only for you, but for me too. Shout out to my mods, the OTS Tribal Queen, and of course, Austin Nance for holding it down, keeping it real, and maintaining. Now, we're coming off this past weekend at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling, where Paradise went lucha. That's right, Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling went lucha libre on 4 of May at the unbelievable venue, Mazorca. Jam-packed crowd, jammed to the rafters. Everyone had an excellent time. And there was some lucha libre action that fans, you haven't seen in this greater New England tri-state northeast area, in the shadows of Titan Towers. The Paradise 4 have pulled it off once again. And when I talk about the Paradise 4, you know who I'm talking about. Owner of PAPW. In the WWF from 84 to 92. And that would be Mario Mancini. And then, of course, there's our head trainer at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling, Pretty Paul Roma. That's right, Power and Glory. Pretty Wonderful. Young Stallions. The Four Horsemen. And then there's one of our other co-trainers, second generation grappler, cousin to Roberto Soto in the WWF. Both his parents were luchadors, and he trained in his basement. And that would be Mr. Paul Perez, who also worked under the guidance of the WWF. And then there's the big man, the silent partner who shows up whenever he damn well pleases. And that's the 6'5", 370-pound Big Dave Paradise, a.k.a. Big Steve Tracy. And if you want ribs and just general great American cuisine, you go down to the Rib House or Ribs to Go here in the Constitution State, aka the Nutmeg State, and you talk to our buddy Big Steve. You won't get any better ribs in this area than the Rib House. And that's a little plug for you, Big Steve. But let's get on to the news at hand. We have a lot going on. Like I said, this past weekend, 4 of May, Paradise meets Lucha. It was a successful event, jammed to the rafters. I know I'm repeating myself here, so bear with me. I want to go through the roll call of champions currently right now for Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. Our heavyweight champion is the one and only Troy Stevens, the air guitar wizard, if you will. That's our heavyweight champion. Our United States champion is the Bosnian Bolt, Mirza. And then, of course, there's the AIWF TV champion, Bloodsaw. Because you know we have a sister promotion that we go back and forth with, and that is the AIWF. The Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling Women's Champion is Skylar, and she's held on to that belt for quite a while. I believe she's a 2-time women's champion, perhaps 3-time women's champion at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. I know 2 for sure. The Paradise Alley Tag Team Champions. The Boricua Bombers. No me jodas, maricón, mueve el culo, pendejo. What I say, man? They not. It was nothing, man. Kayfabe. The Boricua Bombers and their manager, Zafar Al-Rahi, which I don't know if he calls himself Zafar Speedy Gonzalez now. I mean, I don't know, no offense. But he's no one to be trifled with at ringside. And soon we have the return and the crowning of the Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling Alley Fights champion. Right now, it's currently vacant and has been for almost 2 years. Well, no, maybe not that long. But Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling Alley Fights is returning after a 2-year hiatus. I don't want to get ahead of myself here. I want to break it down and give you the trending news of what's happening right now. So that's our roll call of champions currently at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. Coming up this Saturday night, live. Doors open, I believe, at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bell time is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time sharp. You know how Roma runs things. It's Roma's rules, man. And if you don't know them, Rule 1, 2, and 3, refer to Rule 1. And if you know, you know, those who are in the know. We come up this Saturday at the Armada Brewing Company with our buddy Johnny for Bash at the Brewery. Again, that's this Saturday, May 10th. Here's the lineup. Card subject to change. Here's what I have. This is what's been reported to me from the home offices at PAPW, and I'm part of the home office at PAPW, along, of course, with Sergeant Murray. This goes out to you, Sarge. I know you're coming back to the ring in full force, and also one of our loyal sponsors, the Professor over at the Pro Wrestling Wire and the Rick Del Santo Show. One of my partners when it comes to play-by-play and color commentary, along with the Enforcer. And you know who you are, Enforcer. We don't want to forget our ring announcers, Matt DeCourt. Unbelievable, the Golden Smog, as I call Matt DeCourt. And then, of course, there's the Prodigy, a part of the Miracle Generation. And that would be Double T, the good-looking, lady-loving, talking Tommy. So now that I gave you a part of the front office besides the Paradise 4 and what's going on at Paradise Alley, let's get to Bash at the Brewery. Unbelievable outdoor venue in the shadows of the Pearl Harbor Memorial Bridge. You guys aren't going to want to miss it. And come down and say hello to John Armada. Here we go. Here's the lineup in no particular order. The chaotic clown from the Normals, Jekyll, squares off against the New England Hardcore Beast, class of 2025, Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame, former United States champion, and that would be my brother, Bull Dread. Two large men. Jekyll goes in at about, I want to say, at least 260 pounds. Bull Dread, in perhaps the best shape of his life, I believe, is coming in around 240. Big men. Jekyll faces the New England Hardcore Beast, Bull Dread. We also have, if he ever finds his way out of the forest, one dangerous sumbitch, especially when he walks around with that walking stick, and that would be Sylvan. You see, we're being interrupted here by AI. You guys know that, so forgive me. Austin, let them know here in the Premier chat that I have heat with AI right now. So stand by. Alexa, play Tropical Rainstorms. seeing that that's what we're going through right now here in the Northeast corridor. Sit back and relax, grab a snack, grab a beverage. I'm still being kayfabed by AI. It's a slippery slope. I hope you're here for the entertainment, because this isn't a podcast. This is a show. One man, unique, unedited, unscripted, raw dog for you, the fans. Alexa, play Tropical Thunderstorms.
Here's a station based on a majestic tropical thunderstorm by Inner Splendor Sleep.
This is for you guys. I have to go with the theme of what's going on outside. Again, we're at Bash at the Brewery this Saturday, May 10th. I already told you about Jekyll and Bull Dread. And now we're talking about Sylvan as he takes on the debuting Antonio Andolini. Very common job. Especially down at Armada, they'll have the food trucks out front. Sylvan has been a thorn in the side of Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling for quite some time right now. He has wreaked havoc on the roster, especially his feuds with Alan Compass, the Crocodile King, if you will. So Sylvan will face Antonio Andolini. Aspett. We have the return of the giant, damn near 6'5", perhaps maybe closer to 6'6". Mr. Z returns to face KG veteran Damian Black. That's what you're going to see at Bash at the Brewery. Mr. Z is like a giant redwood. Damian Black, as I said, technically qualified, a KG veteran. Then we have the up-and-comer, the new boy. I was going to say the new starter, but he's certainly shown himself well since he stepped into the ring. Roma-trained, Mancini-brained, Gabriel Cruz faces the Haitian Hellfighter, the AIWF Atlantic Champion, Kaizo. That's right, I said the Haitian Hellfighter. So Gabriel Cruz and Kaizo. I'm not sure if the AIWF Atlantic Championship is on the line on May 10th, this Saturday. Then for the United States Championship at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling, the Bosnian Bolt, Mirza, and what a following he has. Where Mirza goes, the fans show up, and he takes on perhaps the fastest rising star in Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling, the last of his kind, one ornery SOB, Jeremy Lacroix. That's right, I said it. Jeremy Lacroix, the last of his kind, gets his shot at the United States champion, the Bosnian Bolt. Also, on this card, the newly formed tag team of the Crocodile King, from down under, if you will, little trip on the Barbie. Alan Compass teams up with military veteran, law enforcement working behind the walls currently, the return of Sergeant Murray. My brother. Murray teams up with the Crocodile King to go against class of 2025 Hall of Famer at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling, Andy Sweet, and he teams up with the Red Devil, Mooch. Now, Mooch goes in at about 260 pounds. Andy Sweet's about 6'3", 6'4", probably 240, 250 pounds himself. Sarge is every bit of 6'1", in the best shape of his life, perhaps at 260 pounds. Now, Compass is just as crazy as a croc. So that says enough for itself. So that's going to be a special attraction tag team matchup at Bash at the Brewery this Saturday night. Also on the card for the Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships, the Boricua Brothers, the Boricua Bombers, straight from the islands, straight from the old country, along with their manager, again, another cantankerous cockroach. And that's right, that's what I said, Zafar. If that's what you even call yourself now. And they'll be taking on the Brawny Brothers. That's right, Zach Gibbs and Alan Bano, a.k.a. Alan Albano. I don't know if he's related to Captain Lou. Nonetheless, it's the Brawny Brothers. And talk about big men all up and down the card here at Bash at the Brewery. The Boricua Bombers, the Boricua Brothers, the Boricua Bombas, however you want to say it. One of them comes in at 320 pounds. The other Boricua Bomba looks like to be in great shape, probably 225 pounds. So you have the tactician, the grappler, and you have the beast, the big man, when it comes to the tag team champions at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. The Brawny Brothers have been together for a short time, but they have some sort of kismet, some sort of karma, some sort of connection, high energy, high impact. Will the Brawnies take the titles from the Boricuas? They've held those belts for a while. Luchadors! And for the Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, I went through it during the roll call of champions here on Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. The air guitar wizard, who's turned out to be quite a worthy champion, defends his belt against everyone's amor at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. And for all you ladies out there, that's amore, Bobby Loveless. Now, I don't know where Loveless ranks as far as the top rankings in Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. We'll have to come back and do our rankings in the women's division, the men's division, for the different titles, the tag team division. But Bobby Loveless is getting the chance of a lifetime. Because I don't know if it's earned. I'm not on the booking committee. Although they always come to me when they're in a pickle. But Roman's never in a pickle because Roman is the booking. What? You guys knew that, right? Hello, McFly? Is anybody home? He was at WrestleMania. He was a former world champion, tag team champion. All those different factions he belonged to. Did you see the video of him recently on his birthday? Slapping the shit out of Dustin Flash Waller? And I apologize for the language. I really do. Roma's still got it, man. He's no one to be trifled with. I know that you guys know that. So, Bobby Loveless going up against Troy Stevens for the heavyweight championship. That's what you have for Bash at the Brewery coming up. Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling presents Bash at the Brewery this Saturday, May 10th, at the Armada Brewing Company with a 7 p.m. bell time. You see it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 big matches with the tag team titles on the line. The United States title is on the line. I believe the AIWF Atlantic Championship might be on the line. So you have legends, Hall of Famers. So show up this Saturday. It's an outdoor show. Bash at the Brewery at the Armada Brewing Company. So don't go anywhere. I have to put my AI in check. You see what's going on here, right? This is what happens when you're old school. This kind of show is what happens. No green screens, no music, nuts and bolts, as I said. I don't need all that. I'm here to connect with you, the fans, and report on Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. Alexa, play Tropical Rainstorms. Do you see what I have to go through here since I am raw dog? You see what happens, right? This is the way I present it. In front of me, there's a TV, VHS player, DVR player, all the bells and whistles and meters and levers, because that's how I do it. I'm down here in the bunker. Chaos Chronicles, The Vault, Chaos Corner. And so this is what we have to present for you. Let's move on because, again, we're in May. As I said, we just came off the Lucha Libre Extravaganza Bonanza, Quattro of May. We go into this weekend for Bash at the Brewery. And what I have here for trending and breaking news out of Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling, coming up, it's a mere few weeks away, Friday night, May 16th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, bell time. Doors open at 6:30, right down at the training facility, the dojo, the camp, the school, if you will, the facility, the venue. Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling brings back for the first time in just about 2 years, alley fights. Get ready to nestle up, get in a telephone booth, 2 men, 2 women, whatever you want to say. And that's it. It's alley fights. Find your way out physically, mentally. It's going to be one heck of a card. Now, we're still, like I said, it's May 16th. So we are still just about 2 weeks away. So there's going to be more announcements. Follow Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, X, aka Twitter, YouTube, homepage, webpage, Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling, and of course, Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling Alley Fights. Follow those accounts on social media. You'll see our history and our past. 10 years as a training facility with 4 men that worked under the guidance of the WWF and WCW. That's why I say the Paradise 4. 10 years. Not just a school, a training facility, a dojo, a venue. We also run our own shows. So once you get out of Monday and Tuesday night classes with Mario Mancini, you graduate onto Wednesday and Saturday classes with Pretty Paul Roma. That's why I say all the time, and I'll continue to say it. I think I said continue again. Roma Nation, Mancini's Maniacs, and all the talent that's come out of the Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. Roma trained, Mancini brained. Let that sink in. Let it sink in. Bueller. Roma takes attendance. Bueller. Anyone. So let's get on to Friday night, May 16th, alley fights. Here's what's announced. Here's what I have right now, but I expect more. And remember this. Just want to talk about tickets and ticket prices. My mind's like a lazy Susan. It'll come back around. Don't let me forget this. Somebody remind me in the chat. I have amnesia and deja vu at the same time. I think I've forgotten this before. Alley fights. Focus. Let's focus. Here's what's announced. The last of his kind. As I said earlier, perhaps the fastest rising talent in Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. Jeremy Lacroix takes on the kid from Rucker Park, man. 3-pointer swish. And that would be Jermaine Marbury with Belly to Basketball. He's going to be there. Talk about fastest rising stars in Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. There's a lot of competition right now. Not just Jeremy Lacroix. How about the kid from Rucker Park? Jermaine Marbury right now is on a rocket. Whew. shooting up into the universe right now. That's how good this kid is. Also, the return of the big man, perhaps the largest arms in all of pro wrestling, measuring damn near 24 inches. From the House of Pain, in a singles bout, their house, their rules. Hakim Ali returns to Paradise and to Alley Fights. The 300-pounder with the 26-inch arms. One half of the 4-time Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. They are tag team wrestling. 1,000 pounds of pressure per slap. Ali will be on his own as he takes on the debuting. Oh, also about Hakim. Just inducted into the class of 2025. Paradise Alley, the chains are getting heavy. Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame for Ali. He's a Hall of Famer. Enter the danger zone at your own risk with Ali. 300-pounder that moves around like he's 220 pounds. Ali goes up against the debuting Mikey G. I don't know much about Mikey G, but I know he's stepping into the ring with Hakim Ali. He's in big trouble. So Mikey G Guzman, if you will, good luck in your debut. Welcome to Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. Also, on Alley Fights, May 16th, AG All Go Nelly takes on the AIWF Atlantic Champion, the Haitian Hellfighter, Kaizo. Let that marinate for a second. AG Nelly is another in the long list right now of young, talented superstars. You've seen him in the background vignettes on SmackDown on Monday Night Raw. That's AG All Go Nelly. One half of the Duke boys, or should I say 1/4 of the Duke boys, Corey and Caleb Duke. AG Nelly is a part of the Duke boys. Just like you had the fabulous Freebirds, Michael Hayes, Terry Gordy, Buddy Jack Roberts, and then the Blackbird Iceman King Parsons. You have Corey, Caleb, and AG Nelly Duke, the Duke boys. Nelly and Mr. Saturday Night are literally blood brothers. Let that sink in. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. AG Nelly going up against the Haitian Hellfighter. Now, I'm pretty sure the AIWF Atlantic Championship will be on the line. But before that, the Haitian Hellfighter, Kaizo, has to worry about Bash at the Brewery. We just went over this. Because at Bash at the Brewery, he's going up against the young rookie and Gabriel Cruz. Not sure if that title's on the line. But you got to get through Bash at the Brewery to make it to Alley Fights. And All Go Nelly, as I said, the young superstars. Lacroix, Jermaine Marbury, Dustin Flash Waller, Kylon King, who are stars in even older now. What they're doing is unbelievable, Waller and King. Don't use Google. Go out and DuckDuckGo it. Dustin Flash Waller, Kylon King, Roma Trained, Mancini Brain. Two unbelievable stars in this industry that have worked for our ROH, GCW, Beyond, and every company that you can think of in between. That's the talent that's coming out of Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. You throw in Mr. Saturday Night, Corey Duke. You throw in All Go Nelly. You throw in Jermaine Marbury. You throw in Lacroix. And then the next guy that we're going to talk about. And you certainly throw in Dustin Flash Waller and Kylon King because they are the miracle generation. I don't have to talk to you about the very first student to ever graduate out of Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. Do I have to mention his name? Breathe it in because it's rarefied air. And you better give him his flowers. And that would be Richard Holiday. who's competed in just about every organization that you can think of. The number one athlete and superstar, and I could use that to come out of Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. Paul Roma's first graduate. Mario Mancini's first graduate. Richard Holiday. Let that sink in. And the dynasty of Holiday, Hammerstone, and MJF. That all comes from Paul Roma and Mario Mancini. Alexa, play Tropical Thunderstorms. We'll change it up a little bit. And now I'm going to go on to even more of the young stars that are coming up through this company right now. So I told you about AG and the Haitian Hellfighter. Also on Alley Fights, the United States champion, the Bosnian Bolt Mirza, goes up against Swipe Right, Mr. Brad Baylor. Hundos for everybody, man, including Brad Baylor. I mean, you've seen him on NXT. You've seen him on Evolve. He's part of the WWE ID program. Roma trained, Mancini brained. Swipe Right. Brad Baylor will be in the house at Alley Fights. Another one of those fastest rising stars. And this kid's only 20 years old. That's what we have for an independent pro wrestling company, promotion, if you will, at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling in the shadows of Titan Towers, with 4 guys that worked for Titan Towers as the owners and trainers. Just want you to think about that as far as reputation and credibility and what they provide. Now, you can become a sponsor. Come down and buy a ticket. It's family friendly, family shows. No TNA for all you geeks and goons and neckbeards and mouth breathers. No offense, man. Family friendly. Old school wrestling with new school ideas and certainly new school talent. Tickets are between $20 and $15. Tickets for Bash at the Brewery are only $20. Tickets for Alley Fights, I believe, are only $15. And kids are $5, I believe. Talk about the inflation calculator and going back and being family friendly while WWE and AEW brag about record venues, record sales, record receipts, record money, record this. Can I break out a record and scratch it? I mean, less fans, although the WWE's packing them in, but they're always bragging and talking about and throwing it in your face as the consumer who pays everybody's salaries, because without us, without you, there would be none of us. Them. Because we're the same. Thousands of dollars to go see WWE and AEW, they're no better. Hundreds just to be in the cheap seats. And some of these other companies as well are charging a good penny to get in. TNA, Impact, MLW, the NWA, Ring of Honor, New Japan, AAA, CMLL. We haven't forgotten about the lunch pail guys, the blue collar workers, the families of 4, 5, your grandkids, your grandma, your auntie, grandpappy. Family friendly, affordable, where you can take a family of 4 or 5 or whoever you want or get together with a bunch of fans. And you could show up and all of you can get in for under $100. There's always concessions. And for you older folks of age, there's always an adult, a beverage. You can't beat it and what Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling provides. The talent that has been at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling, that has worked for Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. I could be here all day telling you about the folks and the stars and the talent and the legends that have appeared in a Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling ring and venue. Got to think about it. I can name them all, but we'll be here all day. My whole point was to run down what's coming up in breaking and trending news for Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. 3 shows this month. What other indie promotion or program, with the exception of a few, because there's a lot of good quality ones out there, especially in the greater New England tri-state Northeast area. There's a lot. But Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling stands alone. No better than anyone else. That's for damn sure. Just unique. Incredible. Again, Friday, May 16th, and there's still more to come. The last of his kind, Jeremy Lacroix, against the kid from Rucker Park, Jermaine Marbury. And Benny's going to be there for all the kids. Hall of Famer Hakim Ali takes on the debuting Mikey G. A.G. Nelly, part of the Duke boys, the Duke family, all go, takes on the Haitian Hellfighter. The Bosnian Bolt Mirza defends against Brad Baylor. Two of the youngest stars in this company. Baylor going on to be a superstar. Ask Gabe Sapolsky. He'll tell you. He evaluated and scouted him. Gabe knows what the heck he's talking about. Thanks for coming down to PAPW, Gabe. We got a lot more coming for you. There's going to be more for May 16th for Alley Fights. Stay tuned, stay posted, go to their official social media accounts. So that's what we have, fans. I can't thank you enough for being here. I went a little longer than I wanted to. I'm going to put this up probably over on Facebook. I'll put it up on YouTube, and in parts I'll put over on X. Thank you, Paul Roma and Mario Mancini. I can't thank Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling enough, and you, the fans, because everyone should have 2 tickets to paradise. Won't you pack your bags? We'll leave tonight. I've got 2 tickets to paradise. Listen, I'm no singing wrestler like Mario Mancini. That's the singing wrestler. Follow Mancini over on TikTok. He's unbelievable. Roma, too. And before I get out of here, I want to put this over because I love to give the rub. It's all about giving back. Those who paved the way before you, showing honor, tradition. I want you to listen to these podcasts over on Victoire Podcast. I'll say it again, Victoire Podcast. That's quite the tongue teaser and Twizzler right there. With the host, the Master Emir, and the Power and Glory Podcast. With, you guessed it, Pretty Paul Roma and his co-host, Mario Mancini. Obviously, the one that's pulling all the strings, the Master Emir, is the host. Power and Glory, the podcast. You want to subscribe to it. You want to go to it on YouTube. Unbelievable. It's not just Paul Roma, Mario Mancini, and Emir. Also brings on Rico Constantine. Unbelievable star and legend in his own right. Along with many, many other guests. Follow Power and Glory. And of course, if you want reality, you want politics, you want current events, you want trending topics, you want culture, pop culture. Hey Roma. Hey Roma. That's right. Hey Roma with Paul Roma and Mario Mancini. When you don't want any punches pulled when it comes to reality and life. Emir is the straw that stirs the drink. So follow those shows and those podcasts. And of course, subscribe here. Drop an elbow on that like button. Give it an eye poke. Share, comment, say something. I'll say that to say this. Because I tell it like it is. Don't you dare miss it.